Jennifer Aniston's candid disclosure, that motherhood eluded her not by choice but by cruel caprice, has reopened wounds in the cultural psyche, where women's worth is still shackled to the cradle. The Friends icon, whose Rachel Green laugh lit living rooms worldwide, has long been the lightning rod for projections of pity and scorn. In interviews that peel back her polished veneer, she lays bare 2 decades of futile fertility quests, IVF marathons, egg-freezing regrets, a silent battle against biological barrages. They didn't know my story, or what I'd been going through over the past 20 years to try to pursue a family, she confesses, voice laced with the weariness of whispered judgments. That's not anybody's business. But there comes a point when you can't not hear it. The narrative about how I won't have a baby, won't have a family because I'm selfish, a workaholic. Her words, raw and resonant, echo from Allure's pages, where she dismantled the myth of the careerist harpy. Married to Brad Pitt in 2005, then Justin Theroux in 2015, Aniston navigated splits under scrutiny's scalpel, each fracture fueling fertility firestorms. Tabloids twisted her yoga-toned abs into emblems of evasion, her rom-com reign as evidence of emotional emptiness. It does affect me, I'm just a human being, she admits, humanizing the headline fodder. Yet in reclaiming her narrative, does she not inadvertently reinforce the very chains she seeks to shatter? By framing childlessness as tragedy, not choice, she concedes ground to a society that equates womanhood with womb. The backlash's blueprint is etched in cultural clay. Aniston's child-free status post-Pitt felt like theft. Angelina Jolie's brood, 3 biological, 3 adopted, the just desert's prize. Public pity painted her as a lonely ledger, $320 million fortune be damned. Emmy and Golden Globe laurels? Mere consolation for the cribless. Her wellness empire, workouts, wellness, recast as self-indulgent voids, abs easy sans stretch marks. Keyboard crusaders crowed. Aniston endured with dignity, her silence a shield. Enter J.D. Vance's 2021 Barb, resurfacing like bile, Democrats as childless cat ladies with miserable lives. Aniston's Instagram repost was righteous. I truly can't believe that this is coming from a potential VP. Mr. Vance, I pray that your daughter is fortunate enough to bear children of her own one day. Potent prose, but hollow if shadowed by her own justifications. Why explain the inexplicable to the inexorable? Her silence once roared, now vulnerability invites vultures. Aniston's arc is aspirational anomaly, Rachel's whimsy to morning show's gravitas, a brand unbowed by barrenness. Yet in her 6th decade, insecurities surface, pandering to tropes she once transcended. Childlessness as not my choice absolves, but at what cost? It sidelines sisters who opt out, timing's tyranny, finance's fetters, dependence demands, or defiant desire. The narrative devours diversity, digesting only physiological excuses. Society's skew is stark. Motherhood's mantle mandatory, its absence aberration. Aniston's platform, vast, visible, could catalyze change, elevating child-free as choice, not curse. Instead, her candor comforts the conformists, validating judgments she once vaulted. Recall her 2022 Allure unburdening, IVF's invasiveness, egg-freeze hindsight. Brave but bittersweet, fueling fertility fixations over freedom's fanfare. Her marriages, media mangled, magnified the malaise. Pitt's Jolie pivot? A narrative nosedive, 6 kids the scorecard. Theroux's tenure? Tabloid Tinder for 2 busy barbs. Aniston's retorts, rare and restrained, modeled grace under gossip. Now, oversharing risks regression. Medical minutiae once gynecologist guarded, now grist for the gossip mill. In peak woke waves, childless women crash against cat lady caricatures, the last low-hanging fruit for sexist slings. Aniston's what the hell? Defiance dims when diluted by defense. Better to brandish success as saber, rom-com queen to producer potentate, a life lush without legacy's label. Her betrayal? Not barrenness but bending to the bard's tune. Wave off the whispers, let ledger, fortune, fame, lecture. In reclaiming Rachel's radiance, she could recast the role, pro-choice poster child unbound by biology's bind. Aniston's journey from Friends fountain to Forbes forefront defies diminishment. IVF's toll, a testament to tenacity, abs, armor against ageism. Yet vulnerability's valve, once virtue, veers to vulnerability's vice when validating villains. Vance's venom? Venomous but volleyed best with unyielding unity, not personal pathos. Childlessness's chorus grows, choosers and changeless, a spectrum scorned. Aniston's voice, velvet thunder, could harmonize it, elevating all, excusing none. Instead, her scheme succumbs to sympathy's snare, betraying the bold by bowing to the banal. In reflection, Aniston's authenticity aches, but agency awaits. Silence her sword once, wield it anew. Motherhood's myth? Mythologized no more. Her story, not sorrow but sovereignty.